Hey guys, it's Decahedron. I am here today doing the first time ever tutorial video. I'm going to show you how to get the full Pokemon Go right on your iPhone. Don't know how to do it on Android, but I can show you how to do it on iPhone. So, I've already set up some stuff. I've got it written down. I'm going to walk you through how to do it. So first, what you'll want to do is you'll want to go to Safari. You'll want to go to myappleid.com, and I'll put that link down in the description. You'll want to go to create your free Apple ID. What you want to do before this is have an email address that you don't normally use that you can kind of just throw away. I actually just created a second one. I used one that I used for all my junk stuff to do this for myself. But this is going to be simply for this purpose. So we're going to go with this email address here, the Not So Australian, and you guys will get that here in a minute. (041394) at gmail.com, and I'll go ahead and explain that. So the Pokemon Go is available. Anyway, so we're gonna get the Pokemon Go that's available on the Australian version of the App Store. So what we have to do is we have to make an Australian Apple ID. So I've got my name on this email to be Truman Lizel. All right. Lizel. Okay, cool. Birthday is 03/13/94, and all this stuff is honestly it's just made up. I did this on the email account, but we need the Australian Apple ID. And I'm just gonna put some stuff in here. Never really gonna use this again. Sydney, because we're in Australia. And then next question, where did you go the first time you flew? Yes, and we'll say America. Cool. So now the biggest part is you change the United States. Scroll all the way up to the A's, bet you couldn't have guessed that, to Australia. Select done, and then you can leave all that checked because it should be an email that you don't normally use because you probably already have an Apple ID with your main email. So we're going to type in that code there, hit end. Now we have to go to that email address and get this code. So let's go there. So now we got the email. Now we're going to go back to that right there. 007885. Verify. And then, okay, so that's done. There we go. So we have an account. Now, what we want to do is we want to go to settings, log out of our current Apple ID, and log in with the one we just made. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm logged in now. It should be the first thing that pops up is review, and you have to click that, and then you will go here, in which you also select Australia. Am I missing it? There it is. Okay, yeah, I was missing it. All right, so now in Australia, you want to select that. It's really important. And then here, enter none. Now, this is where it gets tricky. So you want to look up an address in Australia. Doesn't matter what address. You just got to look up an address. So this is the address that I found on a for sale site. So I went to a website where they were selling houses in Australia, just like, they sell houses here in America. And I got one of the addresses. And then you just go ahead and fill this in. Blakeview, postcode. Actually, that's the city. So postcode is this. All should be listed there on the site. City is Blakeview. View. State is SA. Cool. Now you need to look up an Australian phone number. I used Wikipedia to figure out how they were structured. So now you just enter a phone number, an Australian phone number. And that is 02, as in like the one that we use, and then it's 4 digits and then another 4 digits. And then you hit next. Everything should check out. Start shopping. Now you just go ahead and verify that password. I'm going to cut it real quick. Done. Now it should change your store because you logged in with an Australian Apple ID to the Australian store. There is Pokemon Go right there. So just tap on that. It'll, for you, obviously, it'll say download. Download it, install it, and then once it's installed, open it up, go check it out, and then go back into your settings right here, where I'm now signed in as the Not So Australian. Then you can sign out, and then go ahead and log back in with your regular Apple ID and password, and then you get this. You get right into the game, and I can show you what I've done so far. I've actually got a couple Poke Shops and gyms just right around the corner from me, which is really, really cool. Okay, that loaded up nicely. All right, so this is my neighborhood. Over here is the couple Pokestops where I got 3 Pokeballs there, and then over at that one in the far distance, I got 3 Pokeballs and an egg, and those 2 white things there are gyms, and you can use a gym once you're level 5. So this, oh, there's a Bellsprout nearby, and oh, a Nidoran. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know if I'm gonna find it. But anyway, yeah, it's been incredible so far. I've already caught a Pidgey, a Weedle, a Drowsy, and a Charmander, and I captured the Drowsy and the Weedle just like from my bed last night. It was awesome. And then I have my egg right there that is in the incubator. I haven't walked around much yet today, so it's still there. You got to go like 2 kilometers to get to the hatch. It's a little bit crazy, but yeah. So I mean, this is fully functional. It'll tell you when you first open it that like the GPS won't work because you're not in Australia, but it actually works really, really well. So I'm highly excited about this. I've been waiting for it for months. When I found out it got released in places, I was like, I have to have it. So, yeah. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, this is my first tutorial video, so I hope it went well. I'm going to reiterate, all you have to do, create an email address that you can throw away, find an address in Australia, find a phone number in Australia, create a new Apple ID, make sure it's set for Australia, and then log into it on your phone, verify all the account information, and then download it and switch it back to your main Apple ID. So, that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Send me some screenshots if you guys plan. I'd love to see it. And happy hunting. Go catch them all.